Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. I hope you are all well, and we are going to today continue to think about maths. And in maths today, just like we did yesterday, we're going to begin by thinking of two parts that make the whole. Yesterday's whole was 20. Today we're going to think about 10 for this first section of our lesson. So two parts, so the two number bonds you add together to make 10. So the first one, for example, would be 1 and 9 you add together to make 10, don't you? 1 and 9. So if I had my part whole model, one part would be 1, the other would be 9, and it would go up to the whole of 10. So what do you have to add to 2 to get to 10? One part is 2, the other part is 8. Fantastic, well done. What about 3? One part is 3, the other part is 7. Good job. Okay, one part is 4 this time, so the other part is 6. Great job. Our favourite one. One part is 5, so the other part is 5 as well. 5 add 5 make the whole 10. Okay, brilliant job. One part is 6 this time, so the other part is 4, isn't it? Because I've got 6 over here, 4 here. Brilliant job. 6 add 4 make 10. What about 7? What must we add to 7 to get to 10? I have got 7 over here, so I'm left over here with 3. 7 add 3 are two parts to make the whole of 10. What must I add to 8? 2. Fantastic. If one of my parts is 9, the other part is 1. Brilliant job. And last but not least, if I have 10 over here, what must be in this part over here? 0. Good job, because I already had 10. So we have thought about, this is called partitioning. 10 was our whole, and we have partitioned it into two parts. 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 4 and 6, 5 and 5, 6 and 4, 7 and 3, 8 and 2, 9 and 1, and 10 and 0. 10 is the whole, and we've partitioned it into two parts. So, for today, we are going to be thinking about how we can count on by making 10. We just made 10 with two parts, and that is going to come in handy today. As you can see, I have got a number sentence here, 5 add 9. We are now going to count the counters and make sure it is correct. So, I have got 5 here, and that is shown by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red counters. And then here I have a 9, and that is shown by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellow counters. I have got two tens frames, one is completely full and the other has 4 in it. We are now going to put this information into a funny looking number sentence. Are you ready? So it looks like so, and it might look a bit confusing, but stay with me, I will explain it for you. So I can see already I've written in my 5. I have 5 red counters. That is what this 5 is for. My 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red counters. I've then got a 9 here, just like up here, and that is because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellow counters. Okay, so if I did this, and if I did this, I'm left with something here that looks very similar to a part whole model. And how we work out which should go in each part is by thinking about how we can make 10. And how we can make 10 is easily shown to us by the tens frame. So if I have got my 5 here, I've already got 5 red, how many are left in my tens frame to get to 10? 5 yellows. So I'm going to put a 5 here. And 5 make 10, which is shown by this here. 5 red, 5 yellow, 5 yellow. Added together makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. But I have got then in my part whole model a 9 here, and I've said one part is 5. The other part is going to be the remaining counters over here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the other part is 4. We have worked that out by counting these leftover counters that didn't fit in, so that is that part there, and knowing that 5 and 5 make 10 shown here. So now we could say that we know 10, because we've added this together here. Add how many counters are left here? 1, 2, 3, 4 equals, let's work it out, 10 in your head, and we're going to count on the 4. Are you ready? 10 in your head, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the overall answer is 14. And we have worked that out by partitioning this number here and making 10 with the red counters that were already in there. So 5 at 9 equals 14. Okay, lovelies, let's do the next example. Okay, so let's just hide this again to help us concentrate. So as you can see this time, I have got 7 add 6. 7 is represented by the red counters and the 6 is represented by the yellow. So if we were to fill this in, I would write here my 7, as that is my 7 counters. And then here I would write my 6, just like the number sentence up here. But now we are going to do a bit of the part whole model with our 6. I'm just going to move that a second so it doesn't confuse us. So how many are left here to make 10? How many yellow counters are left here to make 10? 3, fantastic. And let's just check we are correct, because we had here already, didn't we, our number 7, and 7 add 3, 7 add 3 make 10. So that's great. But we still need to fill in our missing part for this 6 being the whole. We've got one part is 3, the other part is also 3, as there are 3 remaining yellow counters. So then we've made our 10 here, so I'm going to fill that in here. So 10, because we added the 7 and the 3, plus we've already got that 3 there, so we are just thinking of this 3 here, equals 10 in your head. Counting on 3, are you ready? 11, 12, 13. And we can double check that is correct by looking here. I can see this is 10, and then I've got 3 ones. 10, 11, 12, 13. Brilliant maths. So 7 plus 6 equals 13. We worked that out with the 7 counters here, the 3 remaining here to get us to 10, and then we were left over here with 3 more counters, so we had to put that there. Okay, let's do one more together, and then I will explain your activity today. So, my gorgeous ones, you have got this time 4 represented by the 4 red counters, and you have got 8 represented by the 8 yellow counters. So now let's put this down here. So first of all, we just fill in this like we would normally. So my 4 will go first. I'm going to do it in red to help me remember because I have 4 red counters currently there. And I'm adding my 8, and my 8 is shown by yellow counters. Okay, so I want to do part of my 8 here. That equals 10 when added to the 4. Let's look at our tens frame. I've got 4 red, but how many yellow are added to get to 10? Let's have a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And is that correct? Do we know that 4 and 6 make 10? Brilliant job. Okay, and then what are we left with over here? 2. So the other part is 2. 6 add 2 make 8. So that is correct. This part whole model here is correct, and this part here is correct because 4 add 6 makes 10. So then we can fill this part in over here. So we know we have got 4 add 6, which makes 10. And then how many counters? We've done our 10 here, so let's scribble that out. We've included you here. That is shown there. How many are we left with? 2. 10 in your head, 10. 11, 12. The answer is 12. So 4 add 8 equals 12. Good job, guys. So the activity for you is like so. You have just got to go through and work out how you will make your 10, how many are left here in yellow to get to 10, and then how many are here for your other part. Or you'll have to here fill in the 9 because you're adding 6 oranges, then you get 9 more. 6 add 9. Okay, so you've got 4 questions there, like we just did together on the flip chart. Remember, this part here in the blue circle has to make 10. You want to show me what is represented in the first tens frame. So this one would be 3 here because you have got 3 sweets. You're given 8 more, so 3 add 8. And then what would go in this blue circle? What must we add to 3 to get to 10? 7. So 7 would be in that part. And then how many are left over here? 1. So 1 would go there. Okay, so that is your first worksheet. Your challenge looks like so. The first one, I've shown you an example of how you can do it. If you want to have tens frames next to you to help you, you can. And then you have got some more questions to just get stuck into and try and do by just thinking what makes 10, but you can use your 2 tens frames and counters if you want to. So that is what you are doing today, my little lovelies. I really hope you enjoy your maths today, and me and Miss Evans are so proud of you all and cannot wait to see how amazing you do with your counting on, thinking about making 10 today. Goodbye everyone.